guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. We are here for a very unique haul video. So I'm so buzzing. I have been building up to this video for what feels like months. It's probably been a matter of weeks from when I started and when I've finished to finally get everything together for you guys. But today I'm going to be doing a Etsy haul. We have all heard of Etsy, and if you haven't, where have you been? Etsy is one of the most fun websites to browse if you're looking out for personalized, unique, handmade, small business. I think unique is the perfect word to kind of sum up Etsy. It's a huge national platform where loads of sellers, anybody who's got a good idea, who's got a little project, a little nifty thing that they like to make, can go on and obviously share their creativity and sell it. From personalized things to furniture to cups to clothing, like you can find anything on Etsy. So I am so excited to say today that I have actually teamed up with Etsy to work on this video to showcase some of these amazing pieces that Etsy sellers have to offer on their platform. So as you can kind of see from the boxage behind me, we're going to be doing an Etsy haul and unboxing today. I know you guys love haul videos, but we haven't done unboxings and like open up post with me for quite a while. So you know what to do. Light your candles, snuggle up, get yourself a nice warm or cold drink of choice. However, we are coming into the winter season now, so I totally suggest a nice hot chocolate. Light those candles, as I said, and cozy up because we are in for a ride today. So I did do all of my shopping via the Etsy app. I just find this app super easy to use. Now, while today's video is sponsored by Etsy, there is absolutely no way, shape or form of a way they've told me to show the website, or I haven't even been given a brief. This is how organic Etsy want things to be. They just said, Amy, here you go wild, have a little look, see what you like, order some stuff, check out some of our amazing sellers and show your audience what amazing bits that you can find on Etsy. So I find the app really easy to use. It was super easy to keep track of my purchases. It really encourages you to leave reviews once you've actually received your items, which I think is just so important for small businesses. Reviews mean everything. It also encourages you to take the photos of the items, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes seller pictures are just so perfect, and while the item probably is that lovely, it's really nice sometimes to see other people's items and how it's styled in reality, if you know what I mean. So it's really good to see if you've got those reviews already on the items and you want to sort of check out the pictures before you buy it. But I think it's great that it encourages you to leave a review. You totally don't have to, it's totally optional, but I just think we all love supporting small businesses. So without further ado, let's get into the first item. So as I said to you all, obviously get your cups of teas and your nice warm drinks of choice. Well, I knew I had to have this mug when I seen it. So the first item is this beautiful Hello Autumn mug. This is from the seller called Steppy and Flip. It was £11.95 delivered, and this literally came next day. I have been using this so much. I'm sorry, I know this is an unboxing for a lot of stuff, but I seriously could not wait to use this, guys. It is such a beautiful illustration. You can put this through the dishwasher. This has been through my dishwasher like 3 times already. And the seller communication was great because I actually had to ask her that and she replied instantaneously. So this is the first unique little find that I found, and like I said, it was £11.95. All of these items as well will be listed down below for you guys, because obviously while today is a haul video, we are getting really close to Christmas. And I think it's definitely really good to take some inspiration from these items for gift ideas, because again, people are always looking out for the new, the unique, the different for Christmas, and I think Etsy's a really good place to find that. Okay, so the next item that I got is in this packaging here. So as you all know, I have got a lovely little sausage dog called Jerry, and he's outgrowing his harness a bit, and I wanted to get him something really lovely and a really nice different harness. So I found this one here, which is gonna look a little bit funky on camera of like, what is that? But clearly it's just a harness. It's made from black velvet, super good quality and really thick, and then it has the copper hardware, which I just thought was so different. Jerry, as you can tell, is a boy, but I totally think this is very unisex and it could be good for either boy or girl dogs. So this was actually from an Etsy shop called Bobo Collar. It was £28.40, but it is really good quality. Like I said, it's really heavy. I'll try and get a little snap and overcut here of Jerry Jerry wearing this. Like I said, it is a little bit big for him at the moment, but I'm sure he'll grow into it. He's still got a good month plus of growing to go yet. The next item that I picked up is in this tube here. So, am I gonna be able to get this out in one piece? So this is the next item I got, and it's an item for my office. So this is from an Etsy store called Doodle Love, I thought it was Doodly Love. And it is a 2022 wall planner. So I believe this size is A2. I think you could get A3 or A1 as well, and they were obviously all different prices, but I loved the simplicity of this calendar. I do have a like planner book diary that I like, but I absolutely love having this just out on display and having all my dates sort of penciled into it. I just think it's a really good to have at a glance calendar sort of thing. But I was just struggling because all of them, if you get at like stationery shops, are just a bit corporate, they're a bit boring, and I didn't like it. Whereas this one, there was really, I just love how simplistic and minimal it is. It's just black and white. It says 2022 year planner, let the adventure begin up in the corner. And I love how the weekends are like crossed out, so they really are distinguished. I just thought this was a really good thing, and I'm gonna have it up in my office underneath my shelf. So I can't remember if I said, but this was £13.70. Right, the next item I want to talk to you about, I'm afraid I can't physically show you because it is too big. So I actually ended up getting a piece of furniture from Etsy. Now I wanted to do this because one, it was just stunning, and two, I think that people don't realise that Etsy, being a small business website, perhaps it wouldn't be the first place you think of if you need a mirror or if you need a side table or you need a coffee table. Like, I don't think people realise that it's actually a really big feature on there that they do sell furniture. So I have been on the lookout for a beautiful window mirror. Now there are a few about, but I wanted one that was really going to be to my theme, and I wanted one that was going to be a statement. And boy did I find one. So I found the Etsy shop, The Crafty Crew Co. And you guys, I hit the jackpot. This mirror was made for my house. So I'm gonna do a overcut here. We did put it up in my hallway and it just looks incredible. So it is this window mirror that you're seeing right here. It is 95 by 157 centimeters and it's the landscape mirror. And I did get mine with the color Cool Beans, which I just thought was so cute. The listing literally has so many colors. They do from like the pure wood, if you just prefer having like wood effect, or they do like sage, they do a beautiful graphite, black. So this mirror delivered was £252, which delivered, I think, to be honest, is very competitive because it is huge, guys. It is massive, but it was delivered at that price too, which I really think you would be paying that very easily at sort of like Rowan Homes, those sort of websites, you know. So I'm so glad I stumbled upon this because I really think I would have just settled for whatever window mirror that I seen whenever I popped out to the next shop I went to. But this was just something unique and that really is such a statement piece. They were really good with communication as well. It did take all of this Etsy stuff, by the way. The delivery times varied. Like I said, the cup came next day. The last thing to come was another item up here that I have to show you, which literally came like yesterday. And it's just all over the place. Obviously, with them being small businesses and individual people who just do this as probably a hobby or a side business or a little side hustle, like, you do have to be a bit patient. Also with the fact that things are handmade, like this Jerry's harness was made, so they're not on a shelf ready to go necessarily. So you do need to have a little bit of patience, but they are totally worth it if you want that really different item. So next, I do have a little bit of jewellery for you. How lovely is this packaging here? I ended up realising that I was wearing, from one of my Primark hauls way back when, I got some gold hoops, and I wore them so much to the point that they literally turned copper brass, because they're obviously just like £1 pair of hoops. So then I seen that she actually sold the pretty much exact same things, but obviously in her non-tarnished material. I ended up picking up these beautiful little hoops here. All of these things I'll be doing close-ups if I feel I need to, and overlays so you guys can see them in much, much better detail. But these have got such a good weight to them. Like, I've worn these quite a few times and I have like got a bit sweaty, and they haven't irritated me at all, and most importantly they haven't discolored at all as well. I think her store's really decently priced as well. These earrings were $15.99, and like I said, for something that's going to last you at least like quarter of a year, apparently, according to the guarantee. And I imagine if that's wearing them every single day. So if you're not, that are just pretty much gonna last you, then amazing. Okay, so the next item that I picked up, I actually got this as a Christmas gift. So if you've got anybody in your life who you know loves cooking, tends to be in the kitchen quite a lot, or is just a bit of a, you know, a bit of the family cook, I would say, then I spotted these on Etsy and I just thought they were so cool. So they are these signs here. Now I say these because I actually bought this one, but this arrived first. So I ordered you can get lots of different colors, as you can see, and I did order black, but the gray ended up coming. The seller I messaged straight away and they were like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, we'll send you out a brand new one straight away. And this one came pretty much 2 days later. And of course they said, go ahead and keep this one. So they are just this cut out piece of plastic, and they're obviously made to look like sort of street sign style things. So I ended up picking up this for my nan and granddad for Christmas. So if you didn't know, which you wouldn't if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Amy. And this is my family name, Andres. So I ended up picking this up that says the Andres Kitchen, and then I wrote down the little at the bottom, you can choose, completely customize what you want, and I put serving Nan's perfect pasta since 1934. So little tiny bit of background, I am part Italian. My nan is the most amazing Italian cook. They love, like, whenever I go over to my nan and granddad's house, she's just always in the kitchen, she's always cooking, and I could just picture this in their kitchen. Their kitchen theme has got like black tiles, so I thought this would, I know exactly where it's going in their kitchen, put it that way. And then I customized it to 1934 because that was her birth year, so I thought that that was so cute. But you can literally get it to say anything. It doesn't have to say kitchen, it can say whatever you want it to say, and it's fully customizable. So this is from the Etsy store Daily Mason GB, and it was £19.95 delivered for one of the signs. And like I said, I kind of got a bit of a bonus Jonas from their mistake, because now my mum and dad are getting one as well. Okay, moving on to the next item, and we're going into a bit of home decor now. Just a little bit, of course, it wouldn't be my channel without some home decor. I thought this, like, I know I keep saying unique, but you guys, this next item is pretty unique. So it came massively packaged well with loads of the little marshmallows and then loads of bubble wrap. So I could just picture this on my coffee table. You guys know I love neutral style. I love marble, grey, beige, that whole thing. And this, I just thought, again, I could picture it on sort of like Rowan Homes, Shabby Store, those sort of like interior websites. But no, it was Etsy and it was so affordable. So it is this little ceramic, I don't even know what this is made out of. Yeah, it's like concrete ceramic, little tic-tac-toe, or noughts and crosses as we say here in the UK, little game. So it's white marble base, and then these are just like rustic concrete grey slate, I guess you could sort of say. So as you can see, all of them do actually come off, so you could legitimately play a game of like noughts and crosses and tic-tac-toe, whatever you want to call it, on here. But I just thought this was so nice. I'm picturing this in the new year, once all the Halloween and autumn and Christmas decor has come and gone. I'm picturing this just having it on the coffee table. I feel like it's just quite a different accessory for the room, and I mean, you can get this in different colorways as well. So you can get it where this is grey and these are grey, they're both white, or marble and marble. You literally, there's multiple options on there. This is from an Etsy seller called Luxe Art Home Decor. They actually had so many cool different pieces. So I always find that as well. If you found one thing on Etsy that you find really nice, check out the seller's store, because the likelihood is they're doing lots of stuff like that thing. And this was only £19.80 delivered. I just feel like that was really good. So the actual thing itself was £16, and then the delivery was £3.80. And if I recall rightly, it did come quite quick as well. But how lovely is that? I think that's a really different, unique gift for somebody, especially like if you've got kids in the house as well. Like, it could be quite a mature or an immature piece depending on how you want to style it and look at it. But yeah, this is probably one of the most unique things of the haul. Andy literally was like, are you serious? I'm like, you wait till I beat you at tic-tac-toe every time. Before we move on to a couple of other things, I want to get a little bit of Christmassy up in here. You know, we are coming there, we are getting there. By the time you're watching this video, I believe it will be November, beginning of November. So we're gonna go into a little bit of Christmassy items that I picked up. The first items that I picked up were just a little bit of an extra that I just seen and I thought were super cute. I love how all the like Etsy stores have their own little stickers and things. that say thank you for supporting my business. That's cute. These are 3 Christmas decorations from the Cucci Craft shop. They were a total of £8.50, which was free shipping, so £8.50. And they are a little set of 3 handmade Christmas decorations that are shabby chic vintage. So these were just, like I said, a little extra that I threw in the end. They look like this. So I just really liked how cute and just different they were. I think if you're doing a quite traditional tree, as you can imagine, my tree is going to be very silver and neutral and white. So I wanted to throw in a bit of texture with the wooden style of these stars. So you do get a pack of 3, and it comes with like the sort of jute style hanging thread. So I just thought these 3 sort of scattered across the tree just to sort of pull it all together and put an element of sort of wood back in there, because you don't really ever see wood Christmas decorations. They're usually all really loud and pretty and sparkly and loud, basically. So I just thought these kind of neutralized and harmonized it a little bit. This next item that come is extremely special to my heart. So as you guys know, we do have Jerry, my dog, of course, but if you have been here for a while, then you would have known that I did have my beautiful boy Milo. We've actually got a picture of him just up there. And Milo was my Labrador dog. He was the dog of like my mum and dad when I lived at home, and he's always gonna be so close to my heart. He was everything. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to get emotional. It's all good. But I really wanted to honour him this year because he's just as special to me as Jerry is. And so I ordered a couple of Christmas ornaments from the Modern Cottage Creates Etsy store. And they look like this. So these were £6 a piece, so extremely reasonable, and I love how simple they are. So they are little bones that are on, little white bones even, that are on just some hand-tied jute, and one says Jerry and one says Milo, and these are just so special. They're so beautiful. They're made of like plaster of Paris, what it feels like, and then it's sort of like typewriter style pushed into the little bone. They're so rustic. I just think like this, along with like these, can you like picture the style of what I'm going for my tree, along with obviously glitter. We gotta have a bit of glitter, but I just think when you add in touches like this, it's really personal. So the tree's gonna be really personal. It's not just gonna be pretty, it's gonna be very personal. So I picked these up, £6 a piece, obviously from that Etsy store, and they arrived really well. They come in obviously all the packaging here, and yeah, just makes it special. Then the final piece of Christmas bits that I have to show you, this actually was the last thing to arrive that arrived yesterday. It's from the Etsy store Idyllic Ivy and Floral Designs. So it came packaged really, really lovely. And this is a set of 3 clear glass pampas baubles. These are so unique. I love these. I did think they were going to be a little bit bigger, but it's all good. So I said pampas, sorry, I meant like bunny tail and natural. Again, I love these. These are like pretty much me in a bauble. So it's a clear glass bauble with the silver top, and then it has got the little bunny tails, the blondes and the neutrals, and then just this like other sort of foliage that I'm not too sure what it is, but it's a dark brown and it just looks so stunning. I'm not sure if these are glass or if they're plastic. I feel like they're really thick plastic, which is probably better because I'm very good at breaking things. But you get a set of 3 for £18. She also did it, so this is the neutral pack, but she also did a grey pack, I think, and it might have been black or something else, but you can basically choose your design. These did take quite a while to come, and I was communicating with the seller, and she told me she was having some personal things happen in her life, so these did take around 4 weeks to arrive. So hopefully by the time that you're seeing this, or if you are a bit concerned if you want to order these before Christmas, maybe just give her a message before you buy it. But I really liked this set. I thought that was a very reasonable price as well, £18 delivered with these 3 things. And if you think the materials, then you've got to think they got to make a bit of a profit. It totally is a reasonable price. So yeah, I can't wait to put these on the tree. The only thing is, I would say, is I wish that the ribbon, it looks like it's just been glued together, and it has been glued together because you can see all of this kind of glue on the outside. It's really not the end of the world. It's going to be sitting on a tree. You're not going to see it. It's the bauble that's important. But yeah, if we are gonna just make sure that everybody knows their facts, that's the only thing I'll say. But yeah, how cute is this all gonna be with the these, and I'm actually so excited for Christmas, guys. So excited. Right, we were down to the last 3 things, and I may have saved, I don't know if I've saved the best for last. Everything's been pretty good, to be honest. I've been so buzzing. Like, when these things slowly came, I had to obviously peek inside to make sure they were what they were, but I was very excited about them. So the next item that's been patiently sitting in the back here of the background while you guys have watched this video is this incredible knitted pumpkin. This is from a company called Olive and Ivy Knits, and this was £21.95 in total. So the pumpkin itself was £16 and then the postage was £5.95. It's got a nice weight to it, and then it's got a lovely sort of jute top as well. But it's honestly just so different and so unique. I don't know why I loved it, but I do. It's so cozy. It's gonna go in the front room, I know for sure. I was just obsessed with this decor. I thought it was so cool. She also sells like a little, like she does the smaller ones that are like 3 bunches, which you can get as well. And I just thought, what a creative way to like style up knitting. Who would have thought to make a pumpkin? I just think that's adorable. And if you like neutral style, obviously it's all neutral as well, so that's lovely. Moving on to the next item here, guys. Now, as you can see, flowers, handle with care. So this is from an Etsy store called the Everarth Co. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but this was the first thing that came after I placed my order, and it's taken everything in me not to put these out. But look how perfect this packaging is for starters. And you guys, are you ready for this? Ta-da! I have not even taken these out of the box. I'm so excited. These are a absolutely beautiful bunch of a bouquet of pampas. So this is called A Little Grace. I believe that's the name of the arrangement. So yeah, A Little Grace dried flower arrangement, and these were £27.97. Postage was £3.95. But again, you guys, that is the going rate. You know I love my pampas, quite clearly. And this is beautiful. It comes with all of the different elements of the pampas. So you've got the pure pampas, you've got the little leafy style one. I wish I knew all the names of these. Bunny tails, you've got some other dried stuff. You've got a bit of cotton down at the bottom as well. The overcut that I'm doing, showing you it in the vase, is going to be so much better than showing you like this. But I mean, even this is just beautiful. Imagine seeing somebody and like giving them this, like, rather than just a bunch of flowers. I just think it's so different, and they last for, not ever, but they last for a very long time, and certainly a lot longer than fresh flowers. So I'm absolutely obsessed with this. Her store, the Everarth Co. I'm probably not saying that very well, but her store had so many options, and like I said, the price of it, like, you might think that £27 sounds expensive, but for a really good bunch of pampas, and not only that, but like a arrangement that's made for you. Like I said, if you're giving it as a gift, like coming in this box and wrapping it, I just think it makes somebody feel really, really special. So it is very much a good price and sort of the going rate for it. And guys, we are down to the final item that I have picked up from Etsy, and now this item has been haunting me, like, in a good way. So you know when you've been on a website and you keep, like, you've looked at something and you're like, oh, I really like that, I really want it, and then you just think, no, it's all good. Go off on another website and it just finds you, and it's on the side of the website, like, look at me, buy me, and then you're like, close that, go on another one, and it's like, hey, I'm still here, look at me, buy me. That was this item, so I had to get it in the end. So for all my pampas lovers, you are going to love this. So this is from an Etsy store called the Dusty Shed Co. And they did plenty of different types of this item. But if you love home decor, you'll love this. Thank you for keeping the shed dusty. I hope the delivery makes your day. A little review would make the world. Love, Amy. And her name's actually spelled the same way as mine. That's so cool. This item was actually sold out for quite a while as well. So I noticed it finally came back when I was about to do this video. So so this is my new piece of favourite art that I've literally picked up. So the top has got to be fluffed up a little bit, but I'm gonna do that when I've got the vacuum out. I know I'm pampas mad, guys. I know I'm pampas mad. I'm sorry. As I said, this is from the Dusty Shed Co. And this is the personalised dry pampas grass and bunny tail welcome hoop wreath. So this is 12 inches in diameter, but they do, I think, one smaller and one bigger again. And this was £38 with free delivery. And you can have customised on it whatever you like. So on the actual, like, listing page, it says welcome to the Davies, as in, like, the surname obviously, so you could have this for your house and you could have it as like a real cute personalized piece. But because obviously I'm not married and I do have a surname, but Andy's got a different surname, I thought I'm gonna go for something different. And obviously with the house and my channel and the Instagram page, this is the home of Bella Bambina. I just think this is absolutely stunning. So this is obviously gonna be fluffed up a little bit more. I'll put a picture here of what the listing says, like I said, with the welcome to the Davies. That's how it's gonna look. It has got the little screw up top, so you would just need to literally pop a pin in the wall and you could hang that up, or you can put it like laying on a fireplace. It doesn't even need to be stood up. It could literally just be perched on the side. But I love how country style this is. We live in the country. This is a modern detached country home. That's what I live in. And I just feel like this fits the book perfectly. Not to mention I'm gonna get amazing pictures from my home account, because this is essentially just like dedicated to my home account. So guys, now I am covered in pampas from head to toe. That is everything that I picked up from Etsy. I am literally overwhelmed with the difference. This is not stuff you will find if you just wander out to the shops. This is unique. This is something different. This is something that makes people go, oh, that's different. Where did you get that from? It's so important to support small businesses as well, and I think it's just great. This is the day and age where people are looking for that different thing. They're looking for something that somebody else doesn't have, and Etsy really is the place that you can go to find that thing. It's a journey of discovery, but it was so much fun for me to discover all these items. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to leave the landing page down below of the Etsy Christmas page, because this is actually a really good place to start, where you can kind of start the journey of discovery. If you don't know what to type in the box, start there, click on something you like, look at related items. Like I said, if it's kind of something you really like but you're maybe not 100%, click on the seller's shop. They might be selling loads of things that are really similar to that, and it's just such a fun shopping experience on Etsy. So a massive thank you to Etsy and the team for working with me on today's video. It's been an absolute privilege, and thank you for supporting my channel. I am loving everything. If you want to see how I'm styling up any of these items, especially for my Christmas tree this year, that is so exciting, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Also, if you want to see how I'm styling my pumpkins, you know, my little pumpkin here and my little noughts and crosses on there, make sure you head on over to my home Instagram, which is Bella Bambina Home. And apart from that, guys, I'm gonna leave you to it. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely rest of your day, week and month, and I will see you all next week for a new video. Stay beautiful. Ciao.
Never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution.